What's up guys, back in today with another reaction to Sangatsu no Lion, this time with Season 2 Episode 5 or Episode 27. Really excited to get into today's episode like I always am. This episode going to be continuing on from Hina's very sad last couple of episodes. It was sad for not just Hina but the whole family. Ray as well, of course, having very much first-hand experience of what Hina's going through. Nice seeing those two very much kind of bond even more. Now, there were some of my favourite scenes last episode, seeing those two just kind of Ray especially kind of understand each other and wanting to pay her back for kind of saving him. I guess this is now his kind of chance to kind of repay the favour and repay the debt that he thinks he owes, which he doesn't really owe anything, to be honest, does he? Again, there's a kind of mutual benefit towards his relationship with all the sisters for both sides, isn't there? They're both kind of lonely people and both lost family members and such, so it was just kind of destined almost to be for them to be a family. But yeah, some beautiful scenes last episode. Such a sad start to the episode, seeing the backstory with Shiho, I think her name was very sad seeing that, but again, what a job Hina done to stick up for her friend, even though her friend wasn't there at the time. She very much done the right thing, in my opinion. I'm glad, again, she got told by everyone that she did do the right thing, because it was the right thing to do. Even though maybe attacking wasn't the right thing to do, standing up to those bullies was definitely the right thing to do. So well done to her. It was a very emotional episode last time. Could have made me cry 3 or 4 times, to be honest with you. But yeah, excited to see what's going to be happening today. Do let me know what you guys think of this episode though down in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys like this one, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. And let's get right into it, guys. Actually need to sort out this real quick. There we go. Yeah, beautiful episode last time out. Beautiful. It was so sad seeing all the reactions to Hina as well. It was sad enough seeing Hina in this state, but then the sisters getting so emotional at it as well. It's horrible seeing anyone you love in that state, isn't it? But again, Ray done an excellent job. There's that hand. I think I might be understanding that scene a little bit there, with his hand kind of with the rain and kind of leaning out towards something. It happens quite a little bit. Hina's doing it there as well. Again, I love the fact that the more that you watch the episodes and all of the openings, this happens every opening, the more you understand what's actually kind of what it's representing. Yeah, there's quite a lot of that, like dangling hands, kind of feeling lost, feeling like you've got no one, dangling out for latch onto something. Is this his plan? That's sweet of him. Really? Yeah, quite well put, actually. Yeah, it doesn't sound nice when you put it like that, but I very much understand. It's the thing. I like spending time alone, eating alone. Like he told teacher about it. 100%. Maybe something even worse, yeah. Maybe something even worse could have happened. God forbid. But it does happen. He's come to a good person here, Ray, hasn't he? Come to a good man. It looks like he's struggling a bit. A bit of genius right there. It's a bunch of people's experiences. Wow. Pretty helpful. What's wrong with him? He's just amazed at the amass of information. Yeah, he's right, isn't he? So many answers, but none of them are exactly right answers. True. There's no way we're going to be doing that. There's a lot of wrong ways to go about this, isn't there? Yeah, I guess they would, wouldn't they? Have an experience that no one else this whole school has had. Seems quite obvious, doesn't it, when he says it? Well, she stood up for her friend, so perhaps she can. Perhaps she can. Is she? That's true. But yeah, like the contradiction there, but that is true. Or does he think he loves her? That's a bit of a weird question to ask. I know what he wants to ask here. Did not think he'd phrase it like that. Yep. I think he's getting a little bit the wrong idea here. I'm not sure if it is romantic or anything. I don't think it is. She's family, isn't she? That's what I see it as. His earnings? That's a lot of money. Serious eyes. That was some good advice, wasn't it? Got a little bit complicated at the end there, but oh dear. I mean, what he thinks is running amok. Is that Smith on commentary, by the way? That Smith suit on commentary. Talk of the devil. The bosom bodies. Is he out? Or is it a match type deal where he's got a few more games left, perhaps? Oh yeah. Bloody hell. Of course. Yep. Let's go. That stirred walk. Let's go, boys. This is what best friends are for. So it looks like he lost the semi-final of this tournament, but he's got another one coming up. And I love the way he's walking right now. As weird as that sounds, just pure motivation, effort. He's on his way, if you know what I'm saying. You can't move this guy. He's an unstoppable object right now. There's no straying him from this path that he's walking. We get a little bit overboard with the lawyer stuff, but that's just how much he cares, how far he's willing to go. That's a lot of shopping. Oh, nice. That should be a fun little getaway. Good idea. That's pretty cool. I mean, she actually looks like she's carrying more. Guess those boxes are quite heavy though. Oh wow. 52. The hell? She's just pacing off. 52. Wow. That's very small, isn't it? That's not a lot. I think she's ready to feed you, bro. I think she's ready to feed you. I did just Google what 52 kilograms is in stone because I usually weigh myself in stone, and wow, he's very underweight. No good. Who did? I guess she feels maybe she didn't help as much, but I think just being there, her support, really was a big help. Or reinforce her. Imagine being thrust into this life at 19. No wonder she was kind of struggling with dealing with this. You know what's best for your sister? It's understandable. Sure. Yeah. I was just gonna screenshot my thumbnail right there. Well said, Ray. Well said. You are the strength behind all of this, Akari. You are the strength behind all of this, the pillar of which we all lean on. And again, such a thing to be being thrust into that 19, being basically a mother with no experience and not even ready, if you know what I'm saying, not even prepared at all. Oh, she brought a little present. It looks like him a little bit, actually, funny enough. Yeah, she thinks so as well. I'm not crazy. It's the glasses, I think. The skirt. It's the skirt, actually. Oh, man. That's awesome of her. During this moment of struggle, she's thinking about Ray and getting him a little present after having so much fun. Forgetting about that disaster class at school. Confession. Wow, another brilliant episode there. Again, I loved seeing Akari's point of view of that situation because, again, it is such a strange situation. You're her sister, but you're also the surrogate kind of mother of your sisters as well. You've got that responsibility, and she's done a good job. If my kids are doing what Hina done, I'll be very fucking proud. And as a father of how I'd raise my kids. But again, they're not even her kids, that's her sisters, and she's just been, again, thrusted into that position. So very much understand her kind of wondering as to why. But she's done a brilliant job, Akari. Done a brilliant job. And I'm glad Ray's just been enforcing that upon his family, hasn't he? He's just been, like I said, that Akari was the kind of pillar behind them. Ray is kind of reinforcing their actions and their thoughts quite a bit now as well, isn't he? Reassuring them. He's been doing a brilliant job. Not to mention all the stuff at the start of this episode. Hell of a job for the teacher as well. I loved him. He done a brilliant job as well, helping us out. Like he said, there's never a correct answer, but he got fucking as close as possible, didn't he? Just kind of pointing out what you don't do and what not to do in this situation actually kind of helps a whole lot more than what you should do and what potential possibilities there is to do. Nice. That's a cool little photo right here. But yeah, it looks like next episode he's going to be bringing up what we talked about at the start about asking Hina what she wants to do and what the... Apologies guys, got a bit of a runny nose. And yeah, what she wants to do, what her thoughts are on the situation, which is the best thing to do because that hasn't really been asked, has it? I think that's something people do forget to ask the kind of victims of such a bullying. Like, what do you actually want to do about this? What are your feelings about this? Rather than everyone, because everyone knows it's wrong. Everyone knows what you should do. You should stop the bullying. You should stop the person bullying. You should help the person out that's getting bullied. But what does the person who's getting bullied want to happen? Do they just want to be left in kind of silence and just left alone, or do they want to have friends, or do they want to be the subject of all this kind of attention? A lot of the times, no. I know what I felt like. I didn't want all this attention on me. I didn't want everyone kind of focusing on me. I still don't to this day. That's a kind of trait I've kind of carried over from my youth. I think about people. I never want to be the kind of center of attention. I'm quite bad when I am the kind of center of attention. I get quite flustered, and if people compliment me, for example, I don't ever really know what to do. And stuff like that. So yeah, so quite the very good kind of question and a line of thought from the teacher at the start of this episode alongside Ray, and I think they did come to a very good conclusion, didn't they? Of just talk to Hina about it, see what she's got to say. Really fun part with Nikaido during the middle section again, seeing Ray just on this absolute mission to get things sorted out, no matter how far, raising enough money that if we need a lawyer or anything that we can possibly do that. But yeah, love seeing that determination. Love seeing Nikaido get his kind of friendship through a little bit. I think that will kind of solidify even more as the show does go on. But yeah, lovely little last half here with Akari, seeing the family as well, seeing Hina have a little bit of a bit more of a fun and happy time. Nice of her again during this whole situation to think about getting Ray this little present as well that looked like him, which was really cute. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section. It was another banger. Leave a like on the video if you guys like this one, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. I will be back on so this is going to be coming out Friday, so I'll be back on Tuesday, I believe, with episode 6 or 28. So hopefully you join me then. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.